Well, I was out walking around the farm one day and I saw a zucchini plant growing over by the hay. I knelt down to pick up one and there was more on the vine, gathered a few, and thought about the time. I made this casserole and how it turned out fine. So I went to the chickens and I gathered up their eggs and I milked the cow and I made some cheese. I went back to the barn to another udder because I was going to need a whole stick of butter. Then off to the garden I did go to pick parsley, basil, and oregano. When I got to the kitchen and set up my skillet, put the heat on low and started to fill it. I sliced up the zucchini, one then another, thought I'd let them soften in that skillet filled with butter. I added some sea salt and a little bit of pepper, then I thought that it was time that I better go back out to the garden once again and dig up and chop up a nice red onion. I searched through the cupboard and the kitchen drawers until I found a lid that got the pan covered. I set the lid down on there tight and let them cook till they were just right. I took off that lid and stirred them some more, decided to add some garlic powder. I added all the spices and they started to soften, and then I realized I hadn't even turned on the oven. I needed it to get to 300 degrees before I started mixing in the eggs and the cheese. I blended 1 cup of mozzarella and 5 eggs together. I added in a little more salt and a little more pepper. I put all of it together in a great big bowl and stirred it up till it was ready to go. And then I baked it into a casserole. Now, some people might want to bake this in a thin pizza crust, but I was going to make it gluten-free or bust. When it was all baked up and ready to eat, we sat down to enjoy this delicious treat. By the time the kitchen was clean and all the dishes were done, I knew that this meal was second to none. It would be great with a side salad or cantaloupe or even a hot buttered gluten-free roll. I thought a lot about that recipe and the ingredient toll, and I decided to call it Zucchini Quiche.